We already have oral semaglutide, but orforglipron is different. Instead of modifying a peptide drug to survive oral delivery, orforglipron is a small molecule GLP-1 agonist that is inherently orally active. Oral GLP-1 therapy is not entirely new. Oral semaglutide, marketed as Rybelsus, was approved in 2019 for type 2 diabetes. A higher dose oral semaglutide formulation has since been developed for obesity treatment under the Wegovy brand. These tablets contain the same peptide used in injectable GLP-1 therapies, but require a specialized absorption enhancer to enable gastrointestinal uptake. Orforglipron, marketed as Foundayo, represents a fundamentally different pharmacological approach. Unlike oral semaglutide, which is still a peptide drug, orforglipron is a non-peptide small molecule. Oral semaglutide requires a specialized absorption enhancer to enter the bloodstream effectively, whereas orforglipron is intrinsically orally active. Peptides are also relatively fragile in the gastrointestinal tract and break down rapidly after oral administration. Orforglipron is more chemically stable, allowing simpler and more predictable absorption. Small molecule drugs are also often easier to manufacture and scale commercially than peptide-based therapies. This raises the possibility that orforglipron could become more widely available and potentially less expensive than complex peptide formulations. Convenience alone is not enough. To matter clinically, orforglipron must demonstrate meaningful efficacy. So, how does it compare with existing GLP-1 therapies? This histogram summarizes weight loss reported across recent studies. The bars on the left show results from the ACHIEVE-3 trial, comparing 2 doses of orforglipron with 2 doses of oral semaglutide. At both dose levels, orforglipron produced greater mean weight loss than semaglutide after 1 year of treatment. These findings suggest that the small molecule approach may outperform the existing oral peptide therapy. For additional context, I've also included results reported in a separate study for injected semaglutide and tirzepatide, administered over a similar time period. At the highest dose, orforglipron appears to be about as effective as injected semaglutide, although tirzepatide still produced the greatest overall weight loss. So, while direct comparisons between studies should always be interpreted cautiously, these results suggest that a once-daily oral small molecule GLP-1 agonist may be capable of producing efficacy comparable to some leading injectable therapies. A recent study by Aron and colleagues extended treatment with injectable semaglutide and tirzepatide for 72 weeks and reported slightly greater weight reduction, suggesting that the effects continue to build gradually over time. Direct head-to-head comparisons between these therapies will ultimately be needed, but the overall picture suggests that orally active small molecule GLP-1 agonists are beginning to approach efficacy levels that until recently were achievable only with injections. One reason scientists are particularly interested in orforglipron is that it appears to activate the GLP-1 receptor differently from peptide agonists such as semaglutide. The GLP-1 receptor is a G-protein coupled receptor. When peptide agonists bind to it, they activate both G-protein dependent signaling pathways and beta-arrestin mediated pathways within the cell. Orforglipron, however, appears to act as a biased agonist. preferentially stimulating G protein dependent signaling while having less effect on beta-arrestin mediated pathways. Theoretically, this signaling bias could preserve many of the beneficial metabolic effects of GLP-1 activation while reducing activation of downstream pathways associated with receptor internalization and some gastrointestinal side effects. So far, however, clinical data suggest that gastrointestinal adverse effects remain broadly similar to those seen with other GLP-1 therapies. Important questions still remain, including the long-term cardiovascular outcomes, long-term safety, whether weight loss can be sustained over many years, and how orforglipron ultimately compares with tirzepatide and other injectable incretin therapies. What makes orforglipron especially interesting is not just that it's a pill, it's that it may represent a fundamentally different way of activating the GLP-1 receptor. If you'd like to delve deeper into the receptor pharmacology, biased agonism, and the detailed clinical data behind these drugs, you can watch a more in-depth explainer linked here.